strikes with gigantic gripping wings and enormous rippling muscle. Diveclaw Robin fights with titanic size and colossal power. And nothing can stop the tremendous Skywing street fight as it delivers the ultimate air-to-ground assault. Massive, mighty, muscled Legends Batman. Legends of the Dark Knight. Skywing street fight comes in figure, other figures sold separately.
Yeah. That's Goth-Metal Forever by R.He Bess. Welcome to Goth-Metal Lore. I am your host, Maestro Drake. And we're just going to look at the toys. We're going to look at the toys that made... now, a little history here. Why these particular run of Batman toys fall into the Goth-Metal lore. I suppose you can create your own death scenes. That's true. But they're horrific. Now, Batman started out as a Mego toy, like a Mego doll, much like Ken and Barbie, right? So Batman was like a 12-inch plastic doll with cloth, cape, cloth, spandex kind of uniform, and you got him at a toy store in the 70s. But Batman really came into his own as an action figure in the Superpowers team. Then he had his own toy based on the Batman '89 movie for Toy Biz. Then came the Dark Knight collection from Kenner. So he shifted from Toy Biz to Kenner. He was from Kenner for the Superpowers team, then went to Toy Biz, then went back to Kenner. Then there was Batman Returns, and Batman Forever, and Batman and Robin. And then there was, at the same time, there was the animated series. And I think the late 90s version, the New Adventures. But at the same time, there was also the Legends of Batman, which was based on the comic books. You had the comic book Batman you had the Nightfall Batman, Night Quest Batman, and came Legends of the Dark Knight, also for Kenner, from 1997. And it's those ones I want to talk about because they had such a dark look. Now, I am not sure how much I'm going to be able to show you here. I'm going to do my best to show you whatever I can. Maybe I could show you the eBay listings and you can buy these for yourself because I have no interest in buying them. So I'm all doing you all a solid, right? If you want to get some of these figures on eBay, you can bid on them or buy them. So let's take a look at some of these things. And what you're seeing is the promotional art. These are the figures that we saw. You can barely see Bane, Night Quest Batman, or Azrael Batman. I see a couple of other figures I don't recognize, but they're here. These, there were so many Twister Strike Scarecrows. Twister Strike, what you saw in the commercial was Scarecrow. You turn him like 360 degrees. He could twist around in 360. I guess the gimmick was that Batman fell into an alternate universe where everything was more twisted and dark than where it was normally used to. Here we have the Dark Knight Batman. Let's see if I can show you better. There we go. This is the Dark Knight. And let's see what we got here. Can we show the next one? How do I show the next one? Oh, we have to show like some of these images. So here you have him. It's gray and blue, but you can barely see him because he's still in package. This is where you could win $1 million prize for the Dark Knight. On the box art in the back here, you see Joker, Catwoman. There was another one called Clayface, which was a exclusive. The Dark Knight. Okay, so there's some description here. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to read this for you. I'm hoping I somehow can. I'm looking for my magnifying glass. Because, of course, I'm going to. Let's see if this is going to take 10 years or 10 seconds. Oh, here it is. It took 10 seconds. How about that? How about that, everyone? So this is like the default Batman without any weird... These were the days when they made 20 versions of Batman in like a set. A young boy, Bruce Wayne, witnessed his parents fall victim to a criminal act. From that day on, he directed all of his efforts to the eradication of crime and the vindication of his parents. Bruce studied criminology. Let's see. Uh, Knight becomes the Batman. Gotham City. Gotham City is most vile criminal element. Obsessed. So it's pretty much the same. This one's made in 1990. Is it 98? Looks like it's 1998. Yeah, I was 20 years old. So that's this one. There is Clayface there. You can barely see. One of the figures I probably do have is Man Bat. So here's more. Let's see if can I show that. No, probably. I have to slide around. So that is this one. So it's the blue and gray variant, but it's so dark and so twisted. Look at that. That is so neat. So that's the Dark Knight Batman. Here he is from the side. Here are brighter pictures, and I like this 1970s, early 1980s look. It's kind of doesn't exactly fit, but it's like these figures are so they look like they're about 7 feet tall with the long legs and all that shit. They used to draw figures. I remember on it was like Jay Lee art or Jim Lee art, but some of the like Artemis who posed as Wonder Woman, she had like I don't know like 3 foot, 4 foot tall legs and shit. Like how does anybody have legs that long? That was '90s art for you. There you go. You see. Let me see what it says here. It says I have this advertisement. Imagine you're Batman and you're in and at least I can't read the rest of this shit. Uh, it's like lifetime in the night, utilize in the nightmare. I guess it's hard to read it. You get Joker, you get Penguin, you got Man Bat. 14.99. Oh, this is the posters ad. They're charging 14.99 for a print ad of poster Batman. That's stupid. You don't need to do that. And here we have the Skywing Street Bike. Uh, it's what does it say? Converts from ground vehicle to air assault. You put it in the air, so it has an exclusive Batman. This looks suspiciously like the George Clooney Batman suit, but anyway, uh, I know this art because I used to get the cards, the collector trading card, or I guess they're trading cards based on this. So that's the Batwing. That one's going for $40, but it's a little cycle. I have a Batman motorcycle that you don't even need batteries. You don't need a lithium ion battery. And so, let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it. What you see is what you get a big vehicle with wings. Neural Claw Batman. This is the Neural Claw. I don't know how much I can show you. This is going for $40. These figures are really expensive now. And I remember that these figures were like $10 or so, not even $15. He has these red claws. Uh, I don't know what the explanation for this one would be. Uh, let's see what it says. Can I read that? Probably not. Nope, it's too blurry. It's too damn blurry. That's the Claw Batman. You can see here, he's got these red neural wings. This is when they made all kinds of weird Batman figures. Neural Claw Batman. Yeah, I can't read that for you. That is a shame. There's on the sides. Yeah, they want to make sure you want this figure if you want it. I have only a handful of these types of figures. Here's a really good shot of Robin. This is Dive Claw Robin. I think it's the only Robin in the set. And here you got, this is a really good shot of the close-up Dive Claw Robin. And, oh, look at this. So he's got these wings. Low projectile. Oh, you're loading a projectile. You press the lever and then the wings do something. Attack Claw. That's interesting. That's when toys did stuff. Remember that? Remember when toys did things? So it's a very dark Robin. Uh, Dive Claw Robin locks onto Batman's neural suit technology, using it to turn his cape into enormous power glide wings that allow him to track down Gotham City's most horrific invaders in relentless pursuit. When he's got them cornered, he launches a blast attack missile, sending it hurtling with excessive force. You got to use excessive force, Robin. That's how you don't get into trouble there. Uh, these are all the different ones here to the side. Yeah. And there's Scarecrow, and there's the wings. Here we have Lethal Impact Bane. Uh, with Venom powered punch and Sting Gauntlet. He has a gauntlet. He's got this like Thunder Punch, I think. Let's take a look. Here he is here. Here he is up close. What was the price? $7.99. Is that what they're charging for this? Probably not. Lethal Impact Bane. Let's see if I can read that if it's possible. This is him here. It says he thrives on scorpion venom. Okay, in his bulk. And his mind grows more and more evil. I see. Yeah, they're all dark and twisted. Shit. I rank this up there. I mean, I rank the Superman figures up there with these ones here. I mean, they're really dark, foreboding. Here we have Lava Fury Batman. Look at that. Look at this. It's got the silver wings on him. It's like these. I don't think I'm going to be able to read the description for you. But yeah, one of my favorites is Joker. There's Catwoman. There's Man-Bat. There's the Penguin. And I think that's Batgirl. I never did get Batgirl for this set. Actually, there is another Robin. Out of stock. This was Jungle Rage Robin. I like the first Robin better. Here's another one. This looks a little more animated looking. This is Underwater Assault Batman. Here's the Gold Batman that you might have looked at. This is Spline Cape Batman. And a good look at his backside. You can see that. And here is Man-Bat. He has a 15-inch wingspan. It kind of reminds me of Malebolgia, because Malebolgia from McFarlane Toys had like that long legs and long arms. Look at this one. So yeah, I do have this one. I still have this one. It's in a box. I cannot show you, but here it is. Legends of the Dark Knight, Man-Bat. Really neat. And I think this is probably the greatest Man-Bat figure you'll find. There is Mr. Boniface. No, that's Oswald Cobblepot. That's the Penguin. You know it's called Boniface, right? I'm surprised they never used that in any of the Batman media to like tell people, oh yeah, did you know this? Like nothing. Nobody was that well read. Nobody, I bet most people don't even see the first appearance of all those famous characters, right? They just read like the latest issues to do like research on it's like, if you're going to do a Superman movie, you got to read Action Comics #1. I assume James Gunn has ever done that, but so yeah, this is Penguin. He has a twister umbrella. He's got that twisted look. It's somewhere between what we see as the '90s Penguin in the comic books and then the Batman Returns Penguin. It's sort of a split difference. So he's got the what is it? I'm not sure what the action feature is. I forgot, but anyway, there he is. Yeah, here's Man-Bat outstretched. Here is, what is this Batman? I don't know, Bat Attack, I guess. It's got that twisted metal armor there. And here is Laughing Gas Joker. He has a gimmick. They made bootleg versions of these figures in the late 90s as well. I don't see one with the... Yeah, here he is here. This is what he looks like when you push the lever in the back. His giant suit deflates, and you can see his real identity right there. So yeah, I like this gimmick. This is probably one of my favorites. Let's see, what is that? Trench Terror Coat Joker there? I don't know. I've never seen that version there. Just the one right here, but not that one. So yeah, it's a pretty neat gimmick. It's one of my favorite figures. Okay, here we have Catwoman. This is from Legends of the Dark Knight. Here she is in box. Here she is out of box. I'm not sure if it's strictly. Let me see what it's called here. It's called Panther Prowl Catwoman. So she has this sort of armor. I think it's. I thought it was armor. I think it's armor she can attach, but you can also have it be armor. It acts on its own thing. So, here it is. Here, this is what I thought was interesting. Here it is. Here you could snap it over her body, right? Or if you wanted it to be on its own, you can do that. And here it is on its own. I thought it's a nice adaptable feature. Very twisted. It's just really neat. She has probably she has probably has the best armor than Batman. And this, I think, was a Diamond Previews exclusive. Clayface, this is an exclusive figure that if you ordered comic books, you got it. So you have to find this at specialty stores. You would not find this in a store, in a regular, like a Walmart or Kmart or Target. And it has different faces. Let me see this one. I think, yeah, you see the different faces on there. So that's Clayface. Clayface looks really fucking twisted. I like this one. This is a really good one. That one is Scarecrow and maybe the Penguin. I think this one is also a Diamond Previews exclusive thing that you had to send for. You would get this in specialty stores. This one is probably going for like, I don't know, a whole lot. So here she is. It's Batgirl. This is really neat. Who wouldn't like this figure? Look at all these gaudy, exotic figures. It's cool. And lastly, we have Dark Knight Detective, which is basically the first one I showed you, but this is a premium edition. So this one's not in stores. This one is, I think this one you have to send for. I'm not sure. 69.99 euros. Oh my god. So yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it for the Dark Knight, Legends of the Dark Knight, 1997. I'm trying to see which ones were. Some of these were hard to find. Some of these you'll see right here, blue and gray. One of these was the variant. Some of the, yeah, I think for sure Clayface was the one you had to send for through ordering comic books at comic book shops. And yeah, so there's other versions of Batman, of course, but I wanted to show you just about everybody from the Rogues Gallery. Yeah, this is so neat. So that's it. That's it for Batman, Goth-Metal lore. And there's, I mean, we're going to talk about Batman probably later on down the road. I like this. So they're out of stock for these ones. It's hard to find these figures. You have to go on eBay. You have to do it. So once you do, you have some great toys to put up there on the shelf. Batman, Batman cannot not fit into Goth-Metal lore. Of course, it's Gotham City, Gothic. It's Batman. But I put in but Superman came first when I did these videos because, you know, it's Superman. Of course he's going to go first. Superman cannot not go first. Then Batman second. So something completely different for Saturday. I like it when you visit, and I love it when you return. Until the next Goth Metal lore,